What is up, you guys? Pete Carlo here, and today we are going to be doing a update on the market, kind of doing a little bit of a recap of how the market has been trading today. S&P 500 basically tapped near all-time highs today. We're going to go over SPY, we're going to go over Dow, NASDAQ, the Qs, IWM, and then we're going to talk about the stock of the day, which is something that I want to start doing here, where at the end of all these analysis, I give you guys the best looking stock for the day, not necessarily to day trade or anything, but the best looking stock that came through and that I have my eyes on for that day. Now, before we get into it, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and check out our Discord. It's completely free. The link is in the description. We have over 4,000 users. We are the best free Discord out there. You guys get access to tons of courses, live streams, seminars, webinars. All of them are 100% free. And best of all, you get access to the best technical analysis bot out there. You get access to the same exact unusual options activities, dark pool activity, top flow, top trends, top basically everything that I use to trade on a daily basis is over here completely for free, as well as even heat maps on stocks. So go check it out, guys. It's a $200 a month bot that we pay for you guys completely for free. Now, let's get into it. Let's look at some tickers. Looking at the S&P 500 futures, you can see SPY still holding up in this range. And I tweeted out to my team earlier this morning, hey, looking like I wouldn't be surprised if we see a bit of a pullback in the market over the next couple of days. And I still stand by that, and I still agree. We'll talk about that in a minute. But we just don't have volume. Like that's the first thing. We just don't have volume. Volume has been holding here, which is good. We're not continuing to sag or anything, but the volume is still relatively low. We are still holding this range up here on the S&P 500. We have not been able to continue to run. So these are two things that are not looking ideal. If we look at the NASDAQ actually, which is pretty good, we are coming out of this bull flag, which is a very, very good sign. We started to get this breakout, but it looked like earlier this morning we were going to take a full pullback down to 16,252, where we would probably end up bouncing, because this is a good support here on that 11 EMA. But at this very moment, it doesn't really look like we're going to see this pullback right now. I would really like to see this happen. I'd really like to see this thing pull back to the support range, and then we could try to get a bounce from here, but it doesn't look like that's going to be occurring right this second. If we look at the rest of the indicators on the NASDAQ, you can see the RSI is still sitting flat, trying to trend back up. MACD made a higher high today on the histogram, but still not looking too strong. But the TTM is squeezing heavily here, which is a good sign. So I do think that looking at the NASDAQ, I feel that in best interest, we would pull back down to maybe 16,224 and then try to take a bounce. This has been a good support here, actually, 16,473. So we might try to hold this here. Let me actually throw this out. There you go. This would actually be a decent support where we are right now. Looking at the Dow actually was best today. Dow was up, hit an all-time high today of around 3,600 or 36,439. This is actually looking pretty good. We just need volume. That's the one thing we need for this breakout, is going to be volume. We need volume to come in so that we can continue this breakout. Looking at the Qs, same situation as the NASDAQ, kind of, basically a little bit of a doji here today. And the Russell 2000, once again, having trouble getting through the 200-day SMA, which we've been talking about for a bit. So nothing strong today, but nothing terrible, right? Nothing strong, nothing terrible. Looking at IWM too, we have the TTM squeezing pretty heavily here. So if we can get some volume across the market, we could make this next leg up. And I think ultimately we will make the next leg up. Like, I do think we will see IWM up here around 233. I do think we'll see the triple Qs up at 410. I do think we'll see the Dow up around 36,500, 36,600. I do think that we'll see the NASDAQ up at all-time highs around 16,800, and I do think we'll see SPY up at 4,825, 4,826. It's just not looking too strong. We either need one of two things. We need a ton of volume tomorrow into Friday to push this thing up, or we need a pullback, consolidation, and then a breakout from there. But really not looking too bad here. Now, the stock I'm watching for the day, or the best stock that I looked at for the day, is United Airlines, or not United Airlines, that was yesterday. Under Armour, ticker is UAA. We'll talk about that very briefly here. Number one is the flow. I isolated this flow for the day here, the 114s. This is pretty unusual. Now, the three things we look for: size, time, urgency, doesn't have all of that. It does have time. We have about 2 weeks till expiration, which is not ideal. If you were going to take a position, I would not go with these specifically. We do have urgency at the ask, and we do have all sweeps, but we don't have a ton of size. This is definitely unusual, but this is not like a high conviction flow, in my opinion. I try to explain this to my private mentorship students and also to our premium role students that, all flow is not created equal. Just because something's unusual doesn't mean that it's a high conviction. This is unusual. The setup is pretty good if we're patient with it, but this is nothing crazy that I have to go take a position at right now. This is just one of the best I saw for the day for being as slow as it is. Now, let's talk about the actual trade and talk about the actual potential position here. Number one, we have a good support down here at $20, which we've held here as a support for a while now. It has been a good bit that we've been holding this range. And if we actually go through and I draw this here, you can see that we've been trading basically within this channel of about $20 to $26 for a while now. So I don't see us snapping this support by any means. If we look at the RSI, very bullish. RSI pointing straight up, looking very damn good. If we look at the MACD, very bullish. MACD histogram making higher highs each and every single day. MACD is looking like it's going to want to cross pretty soon as well. Now, the bearish part actually is price action and volume. Volume has been very low over the past couple of days, but price action is not looking the best. It's looking like we're rejecting here at this 11 EMA, and it's looking like we're going to want to move our way back down to $19.92. So there are a couple of ways that you can play this. Number one would just be selling a cash secured put down to $20. And then if we close above $20, you make money. If we don't, by your expiration date, probably next Friday, then you just end up buying, 100 shares of United or of Under Armour down here at $20. That's the safest way to play this. The second thing would be entering shares. When I look at a price target, I'm looking at 22, 30, 25, and 27. These would really be like the targets I'm watching. But if you really want to play safe with shares, I would say wait, see if it pulls back to 20. If it pulls back to 20, this is personally where I would be entering, and then I would watch for this move up because you don't have to enter a position. So for me personally, I'm waiting. I'm going to see if it pulls back to 20. If it does, I will make another video on it, and then I will take a position and enter it. So I hope this video helped, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know if you like these kind of stocks of the day that I'm watching. Thank you for all the support, guys. Truly means the world to me. Hit the like button, subscribe. Check out the Discord. It's completely free. Link is in the description. Thank you for all the support over the past year. This channel is up to almost 9,000 subs. Our other channel, Traders Helping Traders, is actually up to about 30,000 subscribers, which is pretty crazy. We have about 40,000 between the two channels. So truly means the world to me, guys. Go hang out with us. Go check us out on Discord. The link is in the description, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.